All right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to my fellow Akima Aquat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. The title of this lesson is going to be called Mass Death is Near. Okay, mass death is near. And we're in a time now that there's a lot of mass shootings and mass conflict, mass slaughter, and also judgment. Okay, but you have to think to those that are new to the truth. You have to think to yourself, who's causing these judgments? Okay. Let me see. This is Amos 3:6. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Should thou be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And what is the secrets? The scriptures. Okay, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, starting with from the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and brothers on down. Okay, and elders and bishops on down. And now that affiliate brothers and younger brothers like me, we have the secret. Here's the thing: we live in a world where people think that the Most High God is a genie, like he's just a genie in a lamp. Okay, he'll give you 1,000 wishes. I wish to be a baller. I wish to be a taller. You know what I'm saying? Wish to have a brand new car. Okay, a brand new wife, brand new house. They want things that's in the flesh, but not things in the spirit. But the Lord is bringing evil upon this place. Okay, that's why the love of many shall wax cold. That's why there shall be famines. That's why people are losing their jobs and mass unemployment, because you people have been living in good. Y'all been living good, not just that. Y'all been living in your own evil for a very long time. Now the Lord has to bring necessary evil to clean all this evil up. Okay? But those that cry upon him, those that call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall be saved, man. Okay? So, hey, this is all been orchestrated and being controlled by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Everything. From mass shootings to mass genocide to a car crash, or somebody set on fire, somebody got hit by a bus, or someone got ran over by a bulldozer or some shit. Hey, that's all judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord is the one that brings judgment. He kills, he make alive. Yep, this is 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So right, the Most High is the controller of life and death. He wrote down the book how you were born and where the city that you were born and raised. And then he's going to write down your judgments, how you're going to die. Even if you pass away in your bed, you know what I'm saying, peacefully, you know what I'm saying, in the old age, that's righteous, you know what I'm saying. Or you're going to receive a crazy judgment. All right, get hit by a car, you walking down the street, and the whole sidewalk, underneath the sidewalk is the whole gas line pipe blow up. And you got caught in the mix of it. You just flying in the air. Okay. A whole building falls on you. The debris of the building falls on you. A bulldozer hits you. A goddamn get teared up by dogs, or You know what I'm saying? Fucking crazy madman run down the street, chop your head off with a machete. Hey, that's all being controlled by how about Shimmy outside. The Lord created the vengeance, the spirits of vengeance, man. Okay, vengeful spirits out here, demonic spirits out here. That's all being orchestrated by Yahweh by Shimmy outside. That's why you brothers must put your faith in Yahweh by Shimmy outside so you can be protected and guided and make it through these times of Jacob's trouble. Because the Lord, the one who's bringing Jacob's trouble is the Lord. So if we're praying, if we're serving a God that we know that's going to bring Jacob's trouble, and we doing the best we could, who said that we're going to be judged, man? Now I'm saying it with all humility, but if you're doing the best thing you can in righteousness and sincerity and truth, and you praying to the Lord with all your heart and your faith, man, hey man, you're gonna be taken care of. You're good, man. Okay, you have nothing to worry about. And I get it. The flesh be like, man, if I don't do this, I gotta do that. I gotta do this. Hey man, let's remove the mortal thoughts, man. Brothers and sisters, you need to sit down for a minute, sit on the couch or sit on the chair for a minute, and clear your mortal mind, man, from all the mortal thoughts, because those are just Satan. That's just demons fucking with you. Keep your eyes solid, your foresight, your target on Yahweh Bashim outside, man. Build your relationship with Yahweh Bashim outside, because this is what's going to happen for those that serve Yahweh Bashim outside with the times to come. Psalms 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim outside, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, Yahweh, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. And He shall cover thee with His feathers, under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler, man. Okay. So we shouldn't be terrified what's going to happen. If we pray if we're believing and worshiping the God that's about to bring destruction, and we're doing the best we could so we can be in this good eyes, this good foresight, then He's not going to bring destruction upon you, man. Okay. So truthfully, Jacob's trouble is for the 2/3, is for the heathens and mainly the Edomites. You brothers that just trying to go to work, come from work, trying to live a simple life, trying to make it through and pay your bills, and you sisters as well, trying to help out your family, help out your kids, stuff like that, and you praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with all your heart and sincerity, and you just trying to make it through the day and trying to make it through another week, another month. Hey man, the Lord gonna take care of you, man. Okay? And you constantly repenting and trying to do better. Hey, the Lord gonna take care of you, man. The Lord understand our situation. Don't ever think that the Lord doesn't understand that you work at a 9 to 5 and you can't do that. You can't, do a Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Or you wear you trying to the Lord doesn't understand that you wear mixed fabric. No, man, the Lord understands that we're in captivity, man. The Lord understands that we're in slavery underneath these Edomites and these heathens. So the Lord's gonna take care of you, man. Okay. This is 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terrors by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth in noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? Billions of people are going to die. There's going to be 10 million people dying on your right side, 12 million people going to die on the left side. But it's not going to touch you, because you put the Lord first. Out of everybody in your family, out of everybody that you know in your life, everybody's partying, trying to buy a new house, trying to buy a new car, trying to buy a new wheel, trying to buy a new tire, sneakers, trying to live that good life, vacation to Hawaii, vacation to Malibu, vacation to Monaco, vacation to fucking Brazil, wherever, Jamaica, whatever. You put the Lord first before anything. You put the Lord first above your family. The Lord's going to take care of you, man. And the Lord's going to take care of you, sis. You sisters, you brothers, man. The Lord's going to take care of you. And I'm not trying to say this to make a sweet talk, trying to, be a sweet talker like a pastor, but I'm saying this with all sincerity, man. If you're doing the best you can do and repentant and praying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with all truth and sincerity, the Lord's going to take care of you. He's not going to forget your labors and your works, man. As long as you just put Him first and don't be lukewarm. And have faith. You need faith. It's impossible to please Him if you don't have any faith. So, 10,000 people are going to die on that left side or right side, but it's not going to come nigh thee. Let me read this again. This is 5. Thou should not be afraid for the terrors by night. Right. Hey, one of Jake's greatest fears is the nighttime, man. You know, Jake don't like seeing shit crawling or moving at nighttime, shadows and shit. Look at what happened in Egypt, man. Them Hamites was getting jacked up by them spirits, man. Them apparitions, those illusions. That even a water drop in Egypt, because it was so dark that even a water drop, a small water drop, was terrifying to hear. Fucking with them mentally, man. Okay? Now imagine these times when the Lord about to bring crazy judgments, apparitions, and spirits. Hey, a single bottle cap, a plastic bottle cap out of a water bottle. If that shit falls, people gonna be running terrified because the Lord gonna bring so much judgments, man, that these people can't even fathom. The Lord is Allah Shaji, demon-like power, man. He is the true all-knowing. Okay? He knows your greatest fears. The Lord knows your greatest scary moments. The Lord knows your greatest nightmares, your terrors, your phobias, your icks. The Lord knows everything about you. He's gonna bring judgments and to you people, not you Akim and Akwath, you elect, but you people out there. The Lord's gonna bring judgments that's far greater than any nightmare or worst dream or your fear of spiders, your fear of clowns, fear of ghosts. The Lord's gonna bring something far greater than that. Okay, the Lord's gonna bring you what a true horror movie gonna be like, and that's Jacob's Trouble, the ultimate horror movie. Okay. So it says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Right. People are going to be dying from mass pestilences, mass death, mass destruction, wars, famines, cannibalism. People are going to be raiding each other, killing each other. You could try to do all the bushcraft, you know what I'm saying? The bushcraft, how to start a fire, which is useful. I'm not saying that's not useful, how to start, how to make a tent, how to start a fire, how to know longitude and latitude, the magnetic pole, how to go north to south, south to north, stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Those are bushcraft is very, very useful things. How to survive in the wilderness, that's very, very useful. Hey, all that came from us, man. Okay. How to start a tent and stuff like that. All that came back. That bushcraft thing, how to build a wilderness, how to survive in the wilderness. That goes back to Jake, man. When we was in the wilderness after Egypt. And we know how to survive, man. Okay, look at Gad and Reuben. Gad and Reuben living in North America for thousands of years, and they lived with the land and knew how to build and stuff like that. Now, how much is you Akim and Akwath, man? Okay, they're of the 12 tribes. The Lord's going to take care of you, man. But let me say this, for those people that are like survivalists that like to build tents and shit, start a fire, hey, man, if you don't have Yahweh Bashim outside with you, you're through. You're going to have all the knowledge, how to doomsday prep, how to stack food, how to reserve food, how to clean water, how to clean water through a sock or how to catch fish with a shoelace. You can learn all that. But if you don't have Yahweh Bashim outside, man, you're through. Okay? So the only people that's going to make it out of here is those that believe in Yahweh Bashim outside truthfully and sincerely, and that is the hopeful elect. This is 6. Nor for the pestilence that walk in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay, you're going to see a lot of people getting judged left and right, but it's not going to touch you. Literally, you're going to see millions of people getting judged left and right, but it's not going to touch you. Akim Aqua, it's not going to touch you, your kids, brothers. If you by yourself, cool. But if you brothers got kids, wives, hey, the Lord, hey, man. However the word works out, but truthfully, the Lord's going to take care of you at the end of the day. Even if he takes your family, your kids, he's going to take care of you, Akim, or Akwath. He's going to take care of you. Okay? Look at Job, man. Job lost everything and got 1,000 times better things afterwards, man, after that trial. So how much is us, man? This is 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So hey, we're going to see the reward of these 2/3 getting judged, these Edomites, these heathens, but mainly these Edomites, man. Okay? You Edomites have been puffing your chest up for far too long. And the so-called Negro that you look down upon, his God hates you. That's the thing. White imagery has destroyed the world so much that people really think that the Most High God is a white man. But when they find out that the Most High God is a so-called black man and treated his people like shit, they gonna be terrified. Even what's his name? One of the Kennedys said that. What if we went up to heaven and God was so-called black, a Negro? Well, what will be our response? Now, if I don't know if you brothers heard the rest of it, but after he had that response, after he said that in that church, I believe it was in South Africa, he was fucking terrified. Not even just that, everybody in that that were Edomites in that church were terrified. So you people are not ready to meet the true Heavenly Father, man, the true God of the Israelites. This is 10. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So right, when you brothers are traveling Jacob's trouble and you find a nice spot to sleep and lay your head at, got nice warmth and clothes and stuff like that, food and reserve, hey man, not a single newly created creature, not a apparition, no group of cannibals, no group of scavengers and raiders trying to take care of your spot, trying to kill you. None of that. The Lord's gonna protect you, man. Like how you are at camp. Let's just say, for example, when you're at camp, when you're around brothers, man, or you camp by yourself, however the Lord whatever your situation is, or however the Lord orchestrated, when you're at camp, man, you could tell that you're divinely protected. Because how these people react, they want to hurt you, but they can't because they know that there's something protecting you, and it's those angels. Your prayers, your aura, but mainly the angels is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Brothers, wherever you walk at, wherever you go, man, you're divinely protected, even if you don't know it. Even if you know it or don't know it, you're divinely guarded, protected. Okay? So how much is when that protection amplifies in Jacob's trouble? That's why Michael, the war angel, is going to defend his people, because Michael, the war angel, going to make sure that the elect is protected. But mainly Yahweh Shai is going to make sure that the elect will be saved, man. This is second Esdras. So, hey, man, that's what's going to happen to those that believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You're going to have full divine intervention and protection, man, and guidance. So this is second Esdras 15. And start at 2. They start at 1. This second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I put in thy mouth, save the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. Right. The words that we're speaking of is true. The words of the Bible is true. That's why the scriptures, and I believe in Matthew, said that my words shall last forever. Okay. The earth abides forever, but my words going to abide forever even more. My words are eternal. The Lord's words are true and eternal, man. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay? Let me read this again. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's 2/3. That's our family, relatives, friends, people that we know and love. Okay? People that we grew up with, people that we went to college, or high school, middle school, preschool. Okay? People that be walking up down the street that you don't know, regular, everyday strangers and people. Okay? The Lord's going to bring judgment upon them because they don't have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So they don't have to die by the terrors and powers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay? So the Lord is about to bring what? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. It's about to be so much famine, so much death, man, that the best thing that you want to do in those times is just hear about it, than seeing it. You're about to see people's backs hit against they stomach hit against their backs. You about to see these people that be looking all well and cool. You about to see their rib cages being shown, man. Outwardly or inwardly, you know what I'm saying? Even if they are starving and they rib cage is shown, or somebody ripped something out their rib cage, man. It's about to be so bad out here. There's gonna be mass judgment, man. Starvation, famines. People gonna be dying slowly to the point that they can't even swipe a fly off their face, man. A fly will land on their fucking lip, and they can't even. They don't even have the energy to move their arm to swipe it away, man. Because their bodies are slowly eating itself. That's what's coming. That's why you should fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. It's a bottle of water next to me. Hey, there's not gonna be any bottles of waters, man. I remember this one video. I think it was a video of these two guys. They found an old. This was during, I think, after COVID. These two guys found an old school, abandoned school, and they went inside the abandoned school. In a certain part, there was a huge auditorium. Not auditorium. I think it was like an old lunchroom that was filled with bottles of waters, containers, cases of water, clean water, covered in dust. And he said, I think it was for the people. I think it was hoarded up for, it was like a certain event. The reason why it was hoarded up because it was a Hurricane Katrina or COVID-19, one of them situations. But basically, it was an event that happened where somehow somebody left those containers in the containers and packs of waters in the abandoned school. And then years later, these two boys found them, and they was amazed. It was like, damn, it was like a whole warehouse of old unopened bottles of water, just sitting there for years, collecting dust. That's why it's called a famine, because it's a lack of. It's not just saying water or food is going to disappear forever. No, it's just a lack of. So, brothers, people going to be killing each other over one bottle of water while you come across a fucking mansion filled with wine, fresh food. Go down in the storage room. There's bottles of waters and cases of waters, and you turn on the sink and the shower. It's running hot water. Hey, the Lord's gonna take care of us, man. Okay, you just gonna have to believe, man. So the Lord's about to bring destruction, famines, wars, pestilence, and evils, man. This is Isaiah 65. This is Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So these people out here, they're going to be ashamed. 1044, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They're going to be thirsty. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be in the vexation of spirit. Hey, brother, we brothers and sisters, man, we've been vexed ever since we came into the truth, man. Once you realize and have the true understanding, you put the spiritual goggles on, man, you and see what's going on, man, around you, you'll be vexed nonstop. We're vexed to this day, bro. How much when the tables are turned? These people are going to be vexed. They're going to go through suffering, sorrows, and pain. And they're going to call on their gods, and their gods are not going to answer to them because their gods are false idols. The celebrities, the influencers that they serve and love and worship, they're not going to listen to y'all niggas anyway. They're going to die too in a painful way. Your politics, they're going to leave y'all to dust, man. You average Americans, man, and the people of the world. But you brothers and sisters, man, the Lord's going to make sure that you eat. And you're not going to eat out of a fucking old rotten tuna can with one little tuna fish in it. No, man, with maggots. No, man. That's going to be for an Edomite that was scoffing at a brother. Now he had to eat out of the trash. No, you brothers and sisters, man, you may come across a mansion or a home that was, once owned by a millionaire Edomite or a millionaire fucking Elamite or Moabite. And somehow, it was fresh food in there, man. Shit, you might even, before you even walk into the house, the angels might deck something out, decked out the whole table, whole kitchen table filled with delicious foods that you like and love, man, that you desire. Okay? You're like, damn, what is this? And there's a whole winery downstairs, a whole winery collection. One bottle of wine is like $1 million. There's some wine that's probably $1 billion, man, reserved for you brothers, man, and you sisters. But it's not going to be compared to what your house is about to give us, that galactic celestial wine. But still, the Lord's going to take care of you, man. The Lord's going to take care of you, Aki Ma'akwath. Just keep believing and having faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Fuck these people, man. They're going to die in their fucking sins and their beliefs and ideologies. Okay? They're going to know death by pain. But you brothers, man, keep pushing, man. So, mass death is about to occur. Let me read this again. Let me read this one last scripture. It says, this is 14. It's Isaiah 65:14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, right? Because the Lord going to show us miracles, blessings, gifts, divine guidance. We're going to be taken care of. We're going to be walking around good, cool, and collected, while these people going to be terrified, man. Like what we going through now, the pain and suffering, the vexation, and we see these people just living the best life. They living good. They getting taken care of. They living the fruits of their fucking wicked ass labors, man. The table's gonna shift, man. All the work that we put in, the righteous works and stuff like that, the prayers, the beliefs, the believing and understanding, the days that we cried, and the days that we went through hell, the days that car broke down, you lost your job, your girl left you, your husband left you, whatever you sisters are going through. All right, your family ain't talking to you. That's gonna turn on these people, man. The table's gonna shift. We're going to be in a good situation. We're going to be taken care of. I'm not saying Jacob's Trouble is going to be a walk in the park. Like it's going to be a sunny day on a walk in the park. No. There's going to be some things that there's going to be a lot of things that we have to go through to show our faith. But still, the Lord is going to make sure that we're taken care of. But we're going to be still good in the hands of the Lord. These people, man, they're going to be fucking terrified. They're going to go through hell, vexation, temptation, pain, sorrow. Demons fucking with them mentally, spiritually. Somebody commit suicide and they still can't die because the Lord took death away from them. So they have to go through that pain from jumping off a roof or shooting themselves in the face. The Lord is cold, man. The Lord is terrifying. Okay, but for us, man, we gonna be crying for joy, man. Jumping up and down with the bottle in their hand, dancing, man, because we put the Lord first. Our works are being paid off. The Lord is not gonna forget that. Okay. Here it is, you be in a mansion somewhere, being protected by the Lord, drinking, eating a fresh, beautiful steak, nice glass of wine with a little, you know what I'm saying, sliced potatoes and sliced delicious bread and stuff like that. That crunchy, what's it called, sour bread, that Italian bread. You just having a good, dinner, having a good time. Are people out there outside of that somewhere starving, dying, just dropping like flies, man? This 15, ye shall leave your name for a curse, Laki. Let me read this again. Ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai slay thee, and call his servants by another name. And what is that name? You know how many people gonna be calling on Jesus in the time of Jacob's trouble? You know how many people gonna be calling on Allah in the time of Jacob's trouble? You know how many people call on fucking Buddha, and them Elamites gonna be calling on thousands of their gods. Them Japhites gonna be calling on their gods, Pele, fucking K, and fucking Quasimodo, all them fucking gods, man. Okay, of the heathens, these people, these 2/3. Hey, Jake, I don't know. Hey, Philadelphia is called Little Mecca, man. Little Mecca, because there's so many Muslim Jakes that it makes no sense. They gonna be calling on Allah nonstop, and Allah ain't gonna hear you because that's a fictional character. Okay. You Muslim niggas, man, you Christian niggas, all you people are going to die, man. And you Muslim niggas, y'all just dressing up just to show off. Y'all don't really believe like Ishmael, even though Ishmael's a heathen, but still, that's not your God, man. But the Lord's going to show everybody that the gods that all you people worship are just false, are just idols. Let me read this again. 15. Ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. Okay. Yo, you hear what happened to with the dude that you used to know back in the day? He got judged down the street. Damn. Remember Keisha and the kids? Hey, they got eaten up by cannibals. Damn. Hey, remember that dude Lamar? Hey, he got slaughtered and ripped in half by a newly created creature. Damn. Remember JJ and K Sean, man? Or that dude Paul? Hey man, they got ate by they was eaten and devoured by a giant, huge demon spider, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. The best thing that you want to do is just hear what's happening instead of seeing it. Okay, but we're gonna see the reward of the wicked, because hey, we told you niggas, man. For all the Lord, it says, for the Lord, Yahweh shall slay thee and call his servants by another name, which is Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, hey, the Lord name is Yahweh and his son name is Yahweh Shai, and he's coming to save the elect. So mass death and destruction is coming, but brothers, huge, divine, massive, divine plot armor is going to be protecting you, man. So with that, call all Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakah Kadash. Shalom.